Melody Shari has once again become the center of attention. Not because she asked for it, but because drama keeps finding its way back to her name. Recently, during a live session, Melody opened up about how some cast members constantly bring her up, even when she's not part of the conversation. And fans couldn't help but notice how unbothered yet firm she remained. Sean, who has been vocal about the situation, also shared his thoughts, pointing out that while Melody is moving forward, others seem to be stuck recycling old storylines to stay relevant. Then came the whispers about a supposed pregnancy that sent social media into a frenzy. But Melody quickly shut down the speculation with grace and a touch of humor, reminding everyone that rumors don't define her reality. On top of that, discussions around child support and whether Martell is truly holding up his responsibilities added even more fuel to the fire, especially since fans have long debated whether Melody has been carrying more than her fair share when it comes to the kids. But despite all the negativity, Melody continues to shine, winning awards, traveling globally, and proving that she's not just surviving, she's thriving. Her ability to rise above the noise while focusing on her family, her businesses, and her peace is exactly why supporters call her money-making Mel. What stands out most is that no matter how much drama others try to attach to her name, Melody never loses sight of her purpose. Instead of clapping back at every rumor or comment, she lets her growth, her success, and her undeniable glow do the talking. Fans have pointed out that this is exactly why she continues to elevate while her critics remain stuck in the same cycles. Whether it's her expanding businesses, her inspiring moments with the kids, or her presence on global stages, Melody proves that she's operating on an entirely different level. Meanwhile, the ongoing back and forth with Martell and the cast only highlights the contrast between those who thrive off negativity and those who thrive off progress. At this point, it's clear that Melody isn't just winning in her career, she's winning in life. Her story is no longer about surviving betrayal or battling old wounds. It's about redefining what resilience looks like in real time. And for every rumor, every piece of drama, and every attempt to pull her down, Melody Shari continues to rise even higher, turning every obstacle into a stepping stone. What makes Melody's journey so powerful is the way she has managed to turn her pain into purpose, where others may have folded under the weight of public scrutiny. Melody has used it as fuel to build her empire and inspire thousands who see themselves in her story. She's not just navigating reality TV drama, she's rewriting the narrative of what it means to be a woman who refuses to settle for less than she deserves. Every appearance, every business move, and every win is a reminder that she's no longer defined by her past, but by the future she's creating. Supporters often say that watching Melody is like watching a master class in grace under fire, and it's hard to disagree. No matter how many times her name is dragged into old storylines, she finds a way to stand taller, shine brighter, and keep moving forward. And that's why, in the midst of the chaos, Melody Shari remains not just a reality star, but a force of resilience, success, and undeniable influence. As the spotlight on her grows brighter, it's becoming clear that Melody's legacy will stretch far beyond the bounds of reality television. She represents strength, independence, and the courage to rebuild when the odds are stacked against you. Fans admire her not only for her business savvy and accomplishments, but also for her transparency in showing that setbacks don't have to define your story, they can refine it. Each time Melody steps onto a new stage, accepts an award, or shares a glimpse of her journey, she's proving that resilience and reinvention are the real keys to lasting success. And while others may still be tangled in the same tired drama, Melody is writing a new chapter filled with purpose, elevation, and impact. At the end of the day, the noise may be loud, but Melody Shari's success is louder, and that's why her name will continue to resonate long after the drama fades. What makes Melody's current chapter even more inspiring is the fact that she's doing it all on her own terms. She's no longer confined to the narratives others try to write for her. Instead, she's creating her own script, one that highlights not just her resilience, but her evolution. Every project she launches, every international opportunity she embraces, and every boundary she sets shows a woman who knows her worth and refuses to compromise it for anyone. Fans often point out that Melody's confidence doesn't come from arrogance, but from alignment. She knows who she is, what she's building, and where she's going, and that clarity shines through in every aspect of her life. Whether she's walking a red carpet, standing on a stage to accept an award, or spending quiet moments with her children, there is a sense of authenticity that draws people in. She's not pretending to be perfect. Instead, she's showing what it looks like to pursue progress, even when the path isn't easy. And that's why so many women and men relate to her. Melody's story isn't just about reality TV drama or social media speculation. It's about choosing peace over chaos, growth over gossip, and purpose over pettiness. She's living proof that you don't have to engage in every battle to win the war. Sometimes the greatest victory is simply refusing to be distracted while you're building something greater. As for those who continue to circle her name with negativity, their energy only reinforces the contrast. While they spend time clinging to old conflicts, Melody is building a future that speaks louder than any rumor ever could. Her global travels, her expanding brand, and her growing list of accolades are proof that she's operating in a space far beyond the noise. The truth is, Melody's success is not just personal, it's symbolic. She represents what it looks like when a woman reclaims her power after betrayal, heartbreak, and public scrutiny. She shows that healing is possible, that rebuilding is possible, and most importantly, that thriving is possible. In many ways, she's not just living her own story. She's giving hope to countless others who see themselves in her journey, and as the world continues to watch. One thing is becoming clear. Melody Shari is not just a name tied to reality TV drama. She is an example of transformation, of resilience, and of how faith, vision, and hard work can turn setbacks into setups for something greater. The drama may swirl around her, but her trajectory proves that purpose always outshines pettiness at this point. Melody isn't simply rising above the noise, she's leaving it behind. And that more than anything else is why her light continues to shine brighter with each passing season. What makes Melody's journey even more remarkable is how she continues to expand her influence beyond entertainment. She's not just a reality star navigating the ups and downs of public life. She's an entrepreneur, a mother, and a role model whose reach keeps growing. Her business ventures are thriving, her music still resonates with fans, and her presence on international stages proves that her brand has no limits. Each step she takes solidifies her reputation as more than just a TV personality. She's a businesswoman building a legacy. What sets Melody apart is her ability to balance ambition with authenticity. She doesn't just showcase the highlight reel. She's open about the lessons learned along the way, reminding her supporters that success isn't a straight line. That transparency makes her victories even more meaningful, because people see the real work and resilience behind every win. For many, Melody has become a blueprint, a reminder that setbacks don't erase potential, and that healing can coexist with success. Her fans often describe her as proof that you can rebuild, rebrand, and redefine your life no matter how public the challenges may be. That's why her influence keeps growing. People don't just watch her. They root for her because in her strength, they see a reflection of their own possibilities. And as the chapters ahead unfold, it's clear that Melody Shari's story is still being written. But one thing is certain, she's writing it on her own terms, fueled by purpose, protected by peace, and elevated by progress. The drama may try to circle back, but Melody has already outgrown it. Her focus is on the future, and the future is bright. At the end of the day, Melody Shari isn't just surviving the spotlight, she's mastering it. And with every move she makes, she reminds the world that true power lies not in what others say about you, but in what you build in spite of it. And as Melody continues to rise, her influence is expanding beyond entertainment into something much deeper impact. She is setting an example for women everywhere that your past does not define your future. and that your worth is never determined by how others treat you, but by how you choose to treat yourself. The way she has gracefully shifted from pain to power, from betrayal to brilliance, is a journey that resonates far beyond television screens. Her legacy is forming right before our eyes. Every award, every successful business venture, and every inspiring moment with her children adds to the bigger picture. Melody Shari is building something that will last. She isn't chasing trends or headlines. She's establishing a foundation that will inspire generations to come. For many, watching Melody isn't just entertainment, it's motivation. A living reminder that no matter how loud the chaos, your peace and purpose can be louder. In a world where so many are consumed with proving themselves to others,